Hey everyone, happy December. I just wanted to record a little video, partly as a follow-up to thank you for all of your reviews and your additions to my Feeding America donation in November. 17 of you shared reviews, and I was able to add $115 to that contribution to Feeding America, which fills my heart with gratitude, and I feel very blessed to have earned your kind words. I also was kind of excited to see that I crossed over the 200 number for my reviews on Wedding Wire, which feels amazing. And to tally up my reviews across all platforms on Zola and The Knot and Google and Wedding Wire, it's something like 325 5-star reviews, which is incredible. So, wow, thank you for that. I was also tallying up the number of services I've offered, designed and written and officiated, and that's now over 400. So yeah, wow. Wrapping up my 13th year of Grace Ceremonies and feeling incredibly blessed, especially because the year did not start out that way. Where I am in liberal Massachusetts, and with I think my clients, it really was starting in after the election in November that I just had no inquiries, no bookings, no services, no clients, nothing. In November and December of last year into January and February of this year, and honestly, as a small business and someone that's not doing this as a hobby, my family actually relies on the income I'm able to bring in from my business. It was a super scary time, and I was actually digging out old resumes and looking on Indeed to see if there was any kind of like hospice or chaplaincy job I might be able to do. All the while, my heart breaking because I have this purpose and this calling to be a minister and to serve you all, and feeling like, how can it be possible that this isn't working? Maybe 13 is my unlucky year. And, standing here in December, I can't tell you how honored and grateful I am to say that I am about to have maybe my best year ever, which is I still have a very small and humble business. But I'm proud to continue to grow and to be able to meaningfully contribute to my own family, and our health insurance and our, costs of living, which you all share. So that's because you've entrusted me with incredibly important moments in your lives this year, from blessing your babies. And, was so happy to return to families that I had seen years ago in 2022, and have a big sister. And in 2020, two big kiddos, have a new little sister. And that family, I hadn't even been able to go inside their house during COVID. So it was so sweet to come back to revisit you and your families, to see your kiddos getting bigger and growing. I got to offer a lot of funerals this year, and those are obviously not joyous occasions, but they're incredibly meaningful, and I'm so honored when people ask me. Some of you found me online, and some of you already knew me. Two people I had officiated their weddings, and then their parents later passed away, and I was able to serve them in another capacity. I also was able to work in a Jewish faith and the Catholic faith for two of those, which felt really special to be part of other faith traditions. You all returned to me for premarital conversations and marriage touch points and rituals around, aging and reclaiming identity that's changing and different now. And of course, lots of weddings, which I always love, elopements and giant ballroom weddings, young couples just getting started and buying their first home and expecting their first child, older couples who've been together for decades and were just ready to get the thing done. I did serve some same-sex couples, especially in the beginning of the year, who were getting married to protect their relationship status, legal status. Worked in Boston and the Berkshires and the Hudson River Valley and Vermont and Connecticut, and right here in my own little happy valley around Northampton. It's part of so many moments and milestones that matter in your lives. And I just want you to know how much I appreciate being included and how honored I am to serve you, how thankful I am for your support of my business and my family, and how excited I am to say, lucky 13. I can't wait for the next one. And for now, happy December, happy holidays. And I'm working on a really special project right now that I'll be sharing in a love letter very soon. And until then, I hope you all are well and your families are well. And thank you for your reviews. Thank you for your ceremonies. And can't wait for the next year. Bye.